Hey everyone, it's FB here with a cast of the Stadium Team Championship 11 semi-final Team Acer versus Easykiller. Right now we are waiting for the match to start, so let's first take a look at the results from the first semi-final, which was played already on Thursday. And in that match, PlanetKey Dynamics took on Mad Drivers. It wasn't a very close match though, as PlanetKey Dynamics impressed everyone with their almost flawless performance, with only losing 2 rounds in total to qualify to the grand final. And taking a look at the playoff bracket, this marks the first time PlanetKey Dynamics have reached the grand final of a team tournament after previously having lost in the semifinals 4 times in a row. And finally, before we go live, let's also take a look at the format for this match. It's played in 5 vs 5 in a best of 3, which means 2 map wins will give either team the victory. Every sub-match is played to 7 with tennis mode, which means that if the score is 6-6, you have to win with 2 points. The map packs consist of 3 maps that are played over 2 weeks, and this is a single elimination bracket, which means that if you lose a match, you are eliminated from the tournament. And we are still waiting for the match to start. There's been quite a delay here since Easykiller still had their qualifiers going. So that's why the match hasn't started yet. We see 2 warm-ups being written in the chat, so there's still going to be a little while before we start. Before we begin the match, let's take also a look at the first map. It's called Exit, the author is Roa, and the world record is 58.275 by Extreme, who plays for PlanetKey Dynamics, of course. So that's gonna be the end of the first warm-up. 1 more and then we'll start. We see the lineups being already established for Easykiller. We got Triple X, Banane, John, Speedynid and Pussy driving the first map. And for Team Acer we got Royal, Coons, Sky, Danik B and Serbi. Some trivia here is that last time these 2 teams played against each other was in the group stage of ESL Competition Premiership 14, and then Easykiller won the match with a score of 5-1, so that meant they won 3 out of 4 maps. The ESL format, of course, a bit different compared to the STC format. But it was a pretty convincing win by Easykiller, and I believe they also reached the playoff of that tournament, which Team Acer did not. And then, of course, Team Acer took a break after that, I believe. Or no, wait, we did play the Team Masters Team Cup after that, and then we took a break. And now we are back in the swing of things. And we are in the semifinals here against Easykiller. And that's going to be the end of the warm-up rounds, hopefully. Looks like it will. And we can finally start the Stadium Team Championship 11 semi-final between Easykiller and Team Acer. The winners will go up against PlanetKey Dynamics in the grand final. And the lineups again: Triple X, Banana, John, Speedynid and Pussy for Easykiller, and for Team Acer we got Royal, Coons, Sky, Royal and Danik B. Can also take a quick look at the Daddy before we start. Pussy is at top 5, Speedynid top 6, Triple X top 8, Danik B top 9, Banana top 11, Barbus top 17, Royal top 19, Sky top 25, John top 26 and Serbi top 30. So several players from both teams represented in the Daddy, and we are live here into the first round following Acer Royal, who's in the middle of the pack at the moment. It's Pussy and Speedynid who goes up in the top for Easykiller. Then Speedynid stumbles a bit there on the border, but didn't lose too much. Will lose more though over that stretch, so lots of players will pass him. Pussy though still keeping first place. Royal goes a bit too wide here, so he's down to 9th place. Serbia has dropped down. So we got 2 Team Acer players at the bottom. Right now only Coons able to challenge the Easykiller players, but then Triple X gets a nasty no drift in the uphill. However, it still looks pretty good here for Easykiller to take the first point. Pussy still in the lead ahead of Coons. Then Speedynid and Banane follow. Danik B at 5th place, but he's too far behind, so is Royal and Sky. And it looks like Easykiller will get the first point. Great time by Pussy, 58.47 in front of Coons with 0.55. Those 2 players far ahead of the rest. But it's Easykiller who gets more points. 29 points for them, 26 for Team Acer, and they will get the first point on the scoreboard here at 1-0 as we start the second round. As Royal crashes in the start. Oh wait, he doesn't actually, he's just teleporting a bit. And I believe also Coons is having a shaky connection here because he's also teleporting a bit. Speed You Need drops down, and also Johnny has made a major mistake for Easykiller. He's down and under, he's behind with 6.5 seconds. So looks like he will take the last spot. Pussy once again leading the pack for Easykiller with Triple X at the third right now, but now goes up to second after Serby hits the edge just before the drop. So it's top 2 for Easykiller, but it could still go Acer's way with Speed You Need and Johnny at 9th and 10th. It's a close round at the moment, but now Banana goes up to 3rd place. Top 3 for Easykiller. No, not anymore. Sky, Danik B and Royal all having passed Banana, and I believe that will make it a red point, and especially with Coons taking that 6th place. So that's gonna tie up the score to 1-1. Again, a great performance from Pussy, 58.41. Only a few hundreds from the world record, 1300s in fact. So that was a very impressive performance from Pussy, and also on the first round, of course. So Pussy off to a perfect start, 20 points in the team scores, and he's helping out his team in a major way. Let's see if he can keep that up. Pussy, who's I feel like he's had a breakthrough this year. He's done really good in the team tournaments as Triple X goes too close to the wall. So one Easykiller player down in the start again. Speed You Need though doing better. He's actually at 1st place in front of Banana, looks like. Serby though close by. Sky hits the wall hard and is down to 9th place. Maybe even Triple X will pass him. Yes, he will. So Sky down to 10th now. So another good start here from Easykiller with Pussy maybe winning for the 3rd round in a row. Speed You Need is also there to assist him as Serby hits the wall, and this should now be a blue point. Banana and Speed You Need bringing up the rear. Pussy looking to win for the 3rd round in a row. Not as good of a time, but still a very good performance from Pussy so far. Very consistent, and that was a pretty convincing round going to Easykiller, so they are back in the lead now at 2-1. Pussy at 30 out of 30 points in the team scores. Banana at 2nd with 20. Danik B with 18, best for Acer. Royal also with 18. Speed Need and Triple X 18 and 16 points. Then Coons at 15, Sky at 14, Serby and John both with 8 points so far. Live into the 4th round. And again, Easykiller takes the command, although Johnny continues to struggle a bit in the start. He will be at last place again. But as long as Speed You Need, Pussy and Triple X can keep up this performance, they will take another round. Speed You Need losing some speed in that left corner. That will allow Danik B, Serby and Sky to pass him, but good speed in the drop. Speed You Need back in the mix. Could go either way. Pussy is continuing to impress me here at 1st place. Here he is, and also with a solid lead in fact. Sky though coming closer to him, so is Serby. And Danik B is at 5th place. Who's gonna win this round? Pussy with 1st place, but Sky and Serby 2nd and 3rd. And it's going to be a blue round. 28-27 in the round score. That could have gone either way. Just a few hundreds between several players. But Pussy making such a big difference by taking those 1st places. He's up to 40 points. And I wouldn't say he's single-handedly defeating Team Acer here, but yeah, it's really comfortable to have this kind of player that just always performs in every single round, and you can't really ask for a better performance right now from Pussy, who again gets a good start. Serby though is in front, but it's really close early on in this 5th round of the 1st map. Stadium Team Championship 11 semi-final match between Easykiller and Team Acer. Easykiller right now in the lead with 3-1. Royal a bit further behind, so is Coons. We see Speed You Need, Pussy and Triple X top 3 for Easykiller. Serby and Sky will have to try and catch up to them in an attempt to make this a red point. But right now it looks like Easykiller will take a 4-1 lead on the 1st map. Coming up to the last corner, Pussy, will he take 1st place again? Yes, he will. 58.47. I'm really curious what his average is actually. I wish you could see that. That would be a good stat to have. But yeah, what a performance here from Pussy. Also Speed Need with a good time, 0.50. It's a close round, 29-26, but it's Easykiller who wins it. And they are in the lead now with 4-1, only 3 points away from taking the first map. Easykiller never been in a team tournament grand final, so this would be a first for them as well. Of course, again, Plenty Dynamics qualifying for the first time on Thursday by defeating Mad Drivers in the first semi-final. Looks like Triple X has made a big crash in the start. See if Team Acer can capitalize on that and maybe take their second round. Danik B and Serby right now doing well. Coons and Royal always a bit behind here. Royal also with a landing bug. Sky is behind as well for Team Acer. This could still go Easykiller's way. And right now it looks like it will with Pussy, John and Speed Need. But Speed Need will make a mistake. Serby and Coons will pass him. Royal still far behind. Let's see if I can find a player in the top. Pussy is in the top. And will he take first again? Of course he will. With a better finish than John. But will it be a blue round though? Yes, it will. Easykiller takes it. Well, let's see the round score. 29-26 once again. So it continues to be close. But Easykiller coming out of the top. And now in the lead with 5-1. Only 2 points away from winning this first map, and Pussy up to 60 out of 60 points. Will we see the perfect map here for Pussy? Doesn't really get that good of a start, but he's had a really good finish every single round, so I wouldn't count him out yet. Right now, though, he's not in the lead. Banana has dropped down. Again, a blue player is struggling in the start, but so far it doesn't really seem like it's helping Team Acer to win any more rounds, because the other blue players here are performing at a better level than the Acer players. Serby the only one who can keep up with them, but then he goes down, crashing into the wall. Triple X and Pussy first and second. Pussy can win for the 7th round in a row. Triple X the only one who can deny him that. Speed Need keeping that 4th place. John and Banana 9th and 10th, but it's still going to be a blue point here. With Pussy taking first place, 100 of a second in front of Triple X. And what a time there. 1300s from the world record. That's his fastest time so far. And he's keeping a unreal consistency here. This is one of the most impressive team performances I've ever seen. To put it mildly, this is really impressive by Pussy. 6-1, it's map point for Easykiller, who are, well, they are making Team Acer look like amateurs, to be honest. This is not even close. The round scores, though, are close. 28-27 was the score in that previous round, so I mean, I feel like maybe Team Acer deserves to win a couple of more points here, but Pussy has made such a big difference. If it wasn't for Pussy, I think it would have been close, to be honest, because of how the rounds have developed here. But Pussy is making it happen for Easykiller. He's not in the lead though. Right now he's at 2nd place. Speed Need at 1st. Coons will drop down to 3rd place. We see that Sky and Triple X has made some big mistakes, so has John. Still though a small lead for Easykiller as we come up to the ending. This is looking to be it. Banana at 3rd place now, but Pussy makes a late mistake! Pussy with a late mistake, and I believe that will convert it into a red point, perhaps? Let's see here. No, it won't. Easykiller will take it again, and another 28-27 round score to close it out, making that the 4th 28-27 round score. No, the 3rd one. We had several 29-26 round scores as well. In fact, those are the only 2 scores except in round 3 where it was 37-18 in favor of Easykiller. But yeah, Easykiller with an impressive performance will take the first map with a score of 7-1. So yeah, we are moving on to the second map. Here it is. It's innovative. The world record is 59.444 by Speed Need, which I believe he set today or yesterday. So I'm gonna say that Speed Need is driving. He's right now warming up for Easykiller. So is Pussy and Triple X. Those 3 will remain, and then we got Barbus and Onyo playing as well. For Team Acer, we got Serby, Coon, Sky, Royal, and Shark. So Shark will replace Danik B on the second map. So we'll see if Team Acer can come back from this deficit on the first map. Let's take a look at the Daddy. You see that Onyo is at top 2, 59.54. Speed Needs time is not here. That's because he set it in time attack, I believe, or maybe offline. Triple X top 3, 59.55, and Sky top 5, 59.55 as well. Serby top 7, 0.56, and Danik B and Shark top 8 and 9 with 0.57. Barbus top 16 with 59.61, and that is the last player in the Daddy. So again, even match here based on the Daddy at least, but we saw on the first map that didn't really matter. Pussy almost had a perfect score. I don't know what his end score was, but he won all rounds but one, and that is quite impressive. You don't really see it that often, especially not in a semi-final match on maps that's been out for 2 weeks, which means that all the players here are trained, have trained them a lot. All right, so we are continuing to have some warm-up rounds before we continue the semi-final match. 74 points, okay. Yeah, that's really good play from Pussy. Probably his best ever. And I would say one of the best performances I've ever seen. Alright, so 2 more warm-ups. I mean, I assume that means 1 more after this before we start. Yes, so there's going to be 1 more warm-up. And Easykiller, of course, will be in the grand final if they win this second map. So this is do or die for Team Acer. Need to make it happen. Alright, so we are nearing the finish line in this final warm-up round. Can go through the lineups again. Pussy, Triple X, Speed Need, Onyo, and Barbus will be playing for Easykiller. And for Team Acer, we got Royal, Coons, Shark, Sky, and Serby. The good luck have funs are being written. And that means we will shortly continue this semi-final match of Stadium Team Championship 11 between Easykiller and Team Acer. Easykiller won the first map with a convincing score of 7-1. If they win the second map as well, they are through to the grand final. We'll see if Pussy can repeat what he did on the first map. Based on the Daddy, he is actually not present in the Daddy, so we'll see how trained he is on this map as we go live into the next round. In the first round, I mean, and Pussy goes down in the first turn, so perhaps we won't see as convincing of a performance on the second map. Also, Onyo has made a big crash for Easykiller, so that's of course good news for Team Acer, who can get a better start to the second map. Barbus right now in the lead, but Sky, Serby, and Royal follow him. Coons and Shark a bit further behind, but they have a good drop here, so they are catching up. Speedy Lead almost went too wide, but able to avoid a wall. Will allow those Sky, Serby, and Shark to pass him. Royal is also up there for Team Acer. As we continue this first round, Onyo far behind, so is Pussy. Serby and Sky first and second. Barbus with a bad downhill. And it looks like Team Acer will take the first point. 59.86, 0.93, and then 1 minute 100 by Sky, Serby, and Shark. It's pretty good times, also from Coons and Royal, to be honest. So a nice team performance there from Team Acer. And they will take the lead here with 0-1. And now Sky will be the one who clips the wall in the start. I feel like that's happening pretty often. As we also see Coons dropping down. So now it's the opposite here. 2 Team Acer players falling down in the start. Let's see if Easykiller can capitalize. But yeah, that start is pretty difficult. If you mistime the small downhill before the first turn, you run the risk of hitting that wall. So it's kind of all or nothing. I suppose you could tap the gas a bit and safely go through it without as much speed, but I'm not so sure if that's worth it or not. Anyways, we are deep into this next round. Serbia and Royal can go up to first and second, passing Speed Need in that turn. Triple X and passing Speed Need as well. Shark with good speed, passing Speed Need as well. So that's a bad ending from Speed Need. And Team Acer will take it again. And great times from both Serbia and Royal. 59.86 and 0.89. So yeah, Team Acer starting off this second map much better, and a lot of that probably got to do with Pasi not really performing as nearly as well. He's only with 6 points so far, so he's not had a good start at all to this second map. That just shows how important it is to practice the tracks, and some tracks might fit a player better than other tracks, so it's kind of unique, I feel like, to Trackmania compared to other esports. That you can't really rely on your base skills, if you will. You gotta study the tracks and really figure out how to drive them as efficient as possible. But this is looking a bit better though for Easykiller. Onyo, Speed Need, Barbus and Triple X all circulating at the top. And right now occupying top 4, I believe, so this is looking to be Easykiller's first point. Triple X goes down to 5th, Royal will pass him, but still should be a blue point as we go through the final turn. Good time from Speed Need, 59.75, Onyo 0.86, Barbus 0.87 and Triple X 0.91. Easykiller showing that they are prepared on this second map as well. No question about it, so this is not going to be an easy win for Team Acer. They need to perform at their absolute best if they want to force a third and final map. As we go live into the 4th round, this time no one crashing in the start. And it's a good start for Easykiller with Pasi, Speed Need and Barbus. First, second and third. Following Shark right now, who's trying to catch up. Doesn't build up as much speed though, as we see a huge landing bug for Barbus. That will put him at last place. Coons has also fallen down for Team Acer. Pasi in the lead, Royal at second, Serbia at third. Shark will go up to 4th place, passing Speed Need, but Onyo is also up there for Easykiller. Really close as we are soon crossing the finish. Onyo though, going down. That could make a huge difference. As we now only have a few turns left. Serbian Sky still following Pasi and catching up to him rapidly now. Royal and Shark also passing Speed Need, who continues to struggle a bit in the end. And that will indeed be a red point. Pasi wins it, 59.84, but then Serbia, Sky, Royal and Shark will follow him with times ranging from 0.85 to 0.96. So a good answer from Team Acer. And they are back to a 2-point lead at 1-3. They can make it 1-4. That could make Easykiller maybe a bit weakened in terms of their mental state. If they can win this next map though, they will probably feel pretty confident going into the next round. Right now, it's looking like it will go Easykiller's way. Shark with some good turns, and with that he's gonna go up to 2nd or 3rd place. 1st place now, with passing Triple X in that turn. Oh, then hits the edge a bit, that's gonna lose him slight speed. Onyo, Speed Need and Triple X all passing him perhaps. Shark still in it, but this is a really close round. Barbus far behind as we near the ending. Shark still in the lead. Sky with a good finish. Speedy Need dropping down. Coos will also pass him, as Shark will take that important first place. Will this be a red point? I believe it will. Yes, it will. And I think it's 27-28 in the round score. Nope, 26-29, but wow, what a close round. 6 players under 1 minute. And lots of them also just above it. So that was a really close round and an important win for Team Acer, who are now in the lead with 1-4. See if they can build on that momentum, or if Easykiller can come back from this current loss. Not a good start from Speedy Need at all. Oh, as he struggles again here in the next turn. Right now at last place, Pussy is at the 9th. It's a good start from Team Acer. They probably are feeling like they can win this second map. Halfway through this 6th round, still very close. Speedy Need is at last, but he's not really that far behind. Only 21 hundredths behind first place, which is Shark, but Shark with a no drift. He's gonna go down to last place because of it. What a close round. Sky in the lead right now, ahead of Triple X and Coons. Speed Need goes up to 4th place, just in front of Royal. Coons then struggling a bit in the small downhill. Right now this is a blue point. Oh, Speedy Need will stay in front of Royal. And it will indeed be a blue point. Sky winning it 59.79, but then Triple X, Onyo and Speedy Need taking the placements behind him. Pussy and Barbus also in front of 2 Team Acer players. I believe it was Shark and Serby. So Easykiller with their 2nd point, putting the score at 2-4. Taking a look at the team scores, Triple X have collected the most amount of points with 42, in front of Sky with 40, Speedy Need with 39, Royal with 37, Serby with 36, Shark with 35, Onyo with 32, Pussy with 26, Coons with 24, and Barbus with 19. So it's a pretty close score or ranking in the team scores as well, which indicates that this might be a pretty close second map. Of course, we have tennis mode, which means that if the score is 6-6, you have to win with 2 points. Right now following Speedy Need, who is in the top together with Shark, who avoids getting that no drift this time, and as a result he will build up a bigger lead over Speedy Need. Triple X passing Speedy Need, but it's top 2 and 3 right now for Easykiller. Serby, Royal and Coons then follow. Can Shark stay in front of Triple X, who gets closer to him? He will. And then Coons actually passing Speedy Need with a few thousandths of a second, and that will make it a red point. And we had 7 players under 1 minute that time. Wow, what a close round again. 2-5, Team Acer 2 points away from forcing the 3rd and final map. If Team Acer wins this next one, that would be pretty crushing for Easykiller. It's not gonna be easy to get back from that, no doubt about it. So we'll see if they can get their 3rd point here. Speedy Need is driving Inspirational. He's going up to 1st place. It's not letting the pressure affect him, but then gets a bad turn here and will drop down to 6th place. It's another close round. Shark hits the wall. But I still think this might be a red point, to be honest. Barbos is 2 seconds behind. Pussy and Onyo not doing that well either. Can Sky go up to 1st place here? That would for sure make it a red point. The last turn will decide it. And both him and Serby will in fact be in front of Triple X. 0.75 and 0.78. Really good times. So Team Acer will take their 6th point. They are up to map point on the 2nd map. And yeah, it kind of feels like it's close again, but for some reason it's not really showing that in the score. Not on the 1st map, and then not either on the 2nd map. But it's not over yet, though. I feel like Easykiller could for sure take a couple of more points, and well, I feel like they have shown that they can challenge Team Acer here. So I wouldn't be surprised if they can force tennis mode either, but that's going to be a really uphill battle. Right now, I feel like they have a small advantage in this next round. It's really, really close though. Oh, Speedy Need makes the first mistake. Barbus also at the bottom. Kunz has made a small mistake. And at the top it's Pasi and Onyo. Shark hitting that edge again. But no blue player really passing him. Let's take a look at the top here. It's Sky in front of Pasi. Onyo at third place. Bad landing from Pasi. Serbian Kunz can maybe pass him in the last turn. It looks like they will. And that's gonna make it a red point. Team Acer strikes back. Wins the second map with a score of 2-7. So that's gonna tie up the score. We are moving on to the third and final map in this semi-final match between Easykiller and Team Acer. See if it will be a bit closer on this next map, which will decide it all. Let's take a quick look at it. It's of course called Tropfen. It's made by Sirs, and the world record is by Saffron with a time of 56.655. Alright, so we'll have some warm-up rounds. Again, let's take a look at the Deddy, where we see that Sky got the fastest time out of these two teams. He's at top 2 with 56.68. Then Pasi is the fastest for Easykiller at top 5, 56.71. Serbi is at top 10, 56.75. Onyo top 12.78. Speedney top 14.79. Banane top 16.80. Barbus top 18.81. And then Paxmauer top 23.84. So taking a look at this Steady, we see that there's many more Easykiller players represented compared to Team Acer, who only got Sky and Serbi. Although they are in the top 10, so there's that at least. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe Easykiller will steamroll this third map. It's a difficult map though, and I feel like it benefits maybe a bit more consistent players, so it's possible maybe that fast times won't play that big of a factor. But what a time from Pasi in the warm-up. 56.71, a new top 5 Dedimania record. Yeah, top 5 from Pasi in the warm-up. So he's feeling hot. He of course had almost a flawless performance on the first map. Not that good of a performance on the second map though, but maybe that was his weakest map. He seems to be more than ready on this third and final map, that's for sure. As we see him taking the lead here in the final warm-up round. The lineups are set in stone. For Easykiller, we'll have said Pasi, Speedney, Barbus, Onyo, and Banane will also play. And for Team Acer, we got Danik B, Kunz, Royal, Sky, and Serbi. So Danik B back in the lineup, replacing Shark. Especially the ending of this track is difficult. We see Pasi now approaching it. We see the jump here over the hole. It's a very tight passage there, and it's very easy that you either hit the hole or you hit the wall to the left. So requires a lot of precision. Okay, one more warm-up, says Paxmauer. So we will still have a bit of time here before we continue the semi-final of Stadium Team Championship 11 between Easykiller and Team Acer. Whoever wins this third and final map will go up against Planet Key Dynamics in the grand final, which I believe will be played next week. Yeah, Pasi, he's looking pretty motivated in these warm-up rounds. He's 2200 in front of Royal at second place. So if he does well, then I feel like Easykiller will have quite the advantage, like they had on the first map as well. Alright, final turn. Pasi with another time under 57 seconds. That is, well, you will win with a time under 57 seconds, most likely. Alright, here we go. The final map is about to start. Who's gonna take it? Easykiller or Team Acer. The lineups again. For Easykiller we got Pussy, Speedynid, Onyo, Barbus and Banane. And for Team Acer, Serbi, Sky, Royal, Coons and Danik B will be playing. Here we go. Let's follow Pussy, the player of the match so far. Can he perform just as good as he did on the first map? No, he's gonna crash again in the first turn, just like he did on the second map. Awful start here from Pussy. Alright, can Team Acer take advantage of it though? Right now they are, with Sky and Coons doing particularly well. Barbus hitting the dirt wall slightly. As he goes down a bit in the ranking. Onyo, Sky and Serbi right now battling for first place. And then there's a bit of a gap down to Royal and Banane. As right now this is looking to be a red point, but then Serbi has his wheels outside of the road. I think so at least, or maybe he's teleporting, not so sure. Banane losing some speed. Onyo, Sky and Royal right now fighting for first place. Here it is. Here's Royal over the grass. He's at second place. Not the best landing though. Onyo comes back. Sky looking to take first place, but a bad last turn. No, Onyo will not be able to defeat Sky, who takes that first place, but I still think this will be a blue point. Coons and Serbi, 9th and 10th. Also Danik B not performing. Oh well, he performed pretty well. 57.78 is not a bad time, but he's only gonna take 7th place with that. So Easykiller wins the first point, or the first round, and gets the first point on this third and final map. Better start this time for Pussy, who goes up in the lead. Saw him doing this in the warm-ups as well. So it's clear that he's figured out his start. Sky crashing in the drop. Pussy with a slow turn over the blue floor, so Serbi will take over that first place, but Pussy still at second though, in front of the remaining players, only Sky having made a major mistake. This time Serbi avoids hitting the edge there. Royal also passing Pussy. He's had a bad turn, so right now top 2 for Team Acer, but then Pussy, Banana and Speedynid are following, which I believe will make it a blue point. Serbi and Royal still first and second. Can they keep those positions? Oh, then Pussy hits the wall. Coons will pass them. And that will make it a red point, I think. It still might have been a red point, but Coons made sure of it being a red point. Also, Danik B passing Pussy with that late mistake. 9 out of 10 players with times under 58 seconds. That's a really close round, putting the score at 1-1. So it seems like the Daddy isn't really playing that big of a factor so far, at least. Easykiller having more times represented there. But yeah, this track, as mentioned, is not that easy, so it's not really that much about the times. As we see Pussy hitting the dirt wall, and also Barbus has made a big mistake in the start for Easykiller. He's miles away. So this is an opportunity for Team Acer to take over the lead. Onyo right now in the lead. And then Banana is also up in the top, but so is Royal, Sky and Coons. Sky actually dropping down to 9th place. But it's still looking pretty good here for Team Acer, especially now with both Royal and Coons passing Onyo, who must have gotten some kind of slowdown in that transition. Coons and Royal looking to take first and second. Coons again lagging a bit, but he will stay in front. 56.83 by Coons and 0.87 by Royal. Great performance from those two players. Serbi taking 5th in front of Speedynid and Pussy, and then Danik B and Sky in front of Barbus, who had that early crash. So Team Acer now taking over the lead at 1-2. And right now they are the ones that are the closest to reaching the grand final, but still a lot of rounds left to be played as Barbus mistimes the first turn completely. That wasn't even close that Barbus would make it, so he's gonna be down again to last place. We also see that Onyo and Speedynid have a slow start for Easykiller, as Royal loses lots of speed in this left corner. So he's down to 9th place with that, only in front of Banana. Speedynid though, dropping down. Let's take a look at the top. It's Pussy in the lead, but he got Coons, Sky, Serbi and Danik B following him. So Team Acer now looking to take their second round in a row. No, their third round in a row, in fact. Easykiller won that first round. Ooh, Sky! Almost hits the wall. Pussy will pass him, but it's still looking very good for Team Acer with Royal, Coons, Danik B, and Sky taking the positions behind Pussy. And in fact, we also have Serbi taking a sixth in front of Onyo, Barber, Speed Need, and Banane, who all struggle a bit. So that's a good team performance from Team Acer. Now in the lead with 2 points. Let's take a quick look at the team scores while we have the time here. Royal in the lead with 35. Onyo at 26, Coons at 26 as well, Serbi and Banana at 22 points, Sky with 20, Pussy and Speed Need with 19 points, Danik B with 17 and Barbus with 14. Right now, a good performance from Royal especially, probably one of the most consistent players, I feel like. So I feel like this track kind of suits him based on that. See if he can keep it up. Right now he's a bit behind. But again, the ending, or the last couple of turns, that's where you can gain a lot of time. And Royal gaining time already in this long right corner. He's up to 4th place. Sky keeping first in front of Onyo and Pussy, who gets a small bump from the border. So he's out of the picture. Serbi will take over. And also, no one else. It's Banana, Speed Need, and Pussy then who follows. Who's going to take this round though? Onyo right now in the lead, passing Sky as he makes a huge crash in the last jump. Sky will take over 1st place, Royal goes up to 2nd, Serbi will take 4th, Danik B at 6th, Coons at 7th. It's another red point. Team Acer now in the lead with 1-4. What a crash there from Onyo. Had he not crashed, he could have maybe made that a blue point. So, yeah, now Team Acer in a really good position. Easykiller struggling. They're making way more mistakes. And I feel like if they lose this next round as well, it might be all over. Oh, what a crash from a blue player. Was it Pussy? No, it was Banane who's forced to respawn even. Puts him even further behind. Great news for Team Acer. We also see Pussy and Speed Need having fallen down. Coons is right now in the lead, Sky at 2nd, passing Onyo, drops down to 3rd. Then we have Serbi, Danik B, and Royal, all with good times right now. This is looking like a blowout win for Team Acer on the 3rd map. Coons still in the lead, coming up to the ending. Let's see if he will have any crashes here. Onyo this time avoids the wall, but not Speedy Need, who hits the hole, I believe. So he's gonna go down in the rankings, and Team Acer with a convincing round. As we see Serbi also having to respawn in the end, but it's not gonna matter. Coons and Sky both with times under 57 seconds. Then Danik B and Royal with decent times as well. In front of 4 Easykiller players. 1-5. Team Acer 2 points away from qualifying to the grand final. Keep in mind that Team Acer are the defending champions of this tournament. Defeated Team Dignitas last year. So this would be their second time year in the grand final. I think they maybe were in the grand final in STC11. That could have been the case. Not I can't remember that. But traditionally, Team Acer does pretty well in this tournament, and right now they are on their way to qualify to the grand final. But they might not win this next round. Onyo, Speed Need, Banane, and Barbus all doing well. With only having Sky in front. Royal though gonna pass Barbus, but it's still looking pretty favorable for Easykiller. Pussy is at 10th, but Coons, Danik B, and Serbi also a bit behind for Team Acer. As Sky is going extremely close to the wall, he's forced to leave his first place. Onyo will pass him. Royal also passing. Will go up to 2nd place, but this is looking to be a blue point. Good time from Onyo, 56.88. And then Banana, Speed Need, and Barbus also with low 57-second times, which will make it a blue point. So Easykiller still in it at 2-5. Beginning the 8th round, Royal still in the lead in team scores with 59. Sky now at 2nd with 47, then Onyo is at 3rd with 45. See what the fastest time so far is. It's 56.78 by Serbi. Alright, can Team Acer go up to match point? If they win this next round, that's going to be the case. So this is actually a really important round for Easykiller. They do not want to go up to that situation where Team Acer will have the match points. But right now, this is looking to be a red point. Coons in the lead, Speed Need at second, and Royal at third. In front of Pasi, Danik B, Banana, Serbi, Onyo, Sky, and Barbos. It's a zebra round at the moment, but it's Team Acer who's got the advantage right now, especially with Royal going up to second place. Speed Need though coming up here as well. Will he be in front of Royal? Looks like he will. But will it be a blue point though? Or will it be a red? Danik B has crashed, so has Barbos in the end. And it's going to be a blue point. Oh, that was unfortunate for Team Acer, but good news for Easykiller though. Again avoids Team Acer reaching the match point, putting the score at 3-5 instead of 2-6. And they are still in it. That was a 28-27 round score, by the way. Yeah, Easykiller should not give up yet. This is still doable. And maybe Team Acer are feeling the pressure a bit, knowing they are so close to winning this match. But a good start though from most Team Acer players in this next round. The Sky in the lead in front of Serbi, Royal, and Coons. Only Danik B a bit further behind, but he's still in front of Danik B by the looks of it. Can they keep this up for the rest of the round? If so, then Team Acer will go up to match point. So far, so good. Sky still in the lead in front of Serbi, Royal, and Coons. The Easykiller players need to rely on a couple of mistakes here in the end, otherwise this will for sure be a red point. 2 turns left here, Sky in the lead, still in front of Royal and Coons. Will they get through? No! Coons hits the wall in the end! But I still think this will be a red point. Serbi at 4th, Danik B at 7th. And then of course Sky and Royal with those times under 57 seconds, taking 1st and 2nd. And Team Acer have now reached the match point at 3-6. Easykiller need to win 3 points in a row to force the tennis mode. And I feel like there is a realistic possibility of that happening. Because they've been playing a bit better now in the end. So we'll see, can they pull it off, or will Team Acer make quick work of it in this first match point? Let's find out as we follow Royal in the lead in the team scores. Have performed really good here for Team Acer. Gets a pretty decent start at 4th place as Coons hits the dirt wall hard. And also Danik B has crashed, as has Sky, so you have 3 Team Acer players down. This should be a point for Easykiller, with Pasi in the lead, Onyu at 3rd, Speed Need at 4th, Banana at 6th, and Barbos at 7th. So unless something drastic happens here in the end, this is looking to be a blue point. Royal though will go up to 2nd place. Serbia is also doing well in this round, but it's not going to matter unless we see some late mistakes here from the Easykiller players, and doesn't look like that's gonna happen. So Easykiller will take this round and will survive one more round at least. Great time from Pasi, 56.78. So 4-6. Easykiller 2 points away from forcing the tennis mode. As we start Team Acer's 2nd match point. Onyo with a slow start. Also Barbos a bit behind. So right now this is a red point, but still a lot of turns to pass. This time Coons will pass the dirt wall, so he's off to a good start. So is Sky and Serbi. In fact, only Pasi is doing great here for Easykiller. Will this be it for Team Acer? Onyo and Speed Need still at 9th and 10th. Coons goes close to the wall, but avoids falling down. Will allow Banana and Barbos to pass him though, but it's still looking to be a red point. Serbi and Sky keeping 1st and 2nd. And Coons is gaining on Pasi and Banana here. This is looking to be it. Let's see what's gonna happen in the end. Oh, Banana hits the wall. No, it was Pasi, and that's gonna be it. Team Acer will qualify to the grand final of Stadium Teams Championship 11, defeating Easykiller with a score of 1-2, winning the 3rd and final map with a score of 4-7. What a match. So close, even though the scores didn't really show that on the 1st and 2nd map. 1st and 2nd maps, I feel like it was a really close match, so many close rounds. And yeah, Team Acer will eventually be the winner. Wins... no, they lost the first map with a score of 7-1. What a performance from Pussy on that first map. Almost a flawless performance. 74 points out of 80, I believe. So that was a really good performance, and a big reason why Easykiller dominated, even though a lot of the rounds were really close. Then the second map was kind of the opposite, with Team Acer dominating, even though the rounds were pretty close. Won that one with 2-7, and then on the third and final map, the score was 4-7 in favor of Team Acer, who now will go into the grand final. Here's a look at the playoff bracket. And of course, we already know that Planet Key Dynamics are awaiting there after defeating Mad Drivers on Thursday. So that's going to be the upcoming grand final, Team Acer versus Planet Key Dynamics. And the default time is Sunday, next Sunday. But I feel like, or I know that the admin kind of wondered if it should be delayed or not because of EastWC. But EastWC is in 2 weeks, so I feel like we might as well play it next week. But we'll see what the decision will be. I will, of course, cast it, unless something comes in the way. Anyways, that's it for me. The next stream I'll do will be tomorrow, I think. Or actually, I don't know when the grand final of Nations Cup will be. It might have been delayed, maybe to Tuesday or something like that. So that might be the next time I'll go live. But oh yeah, Black Angel Team Championship is tomorrow. Is it? Isn't it on Tuesday? Well, anyways, I'm gonna update my schedule and we'll see what I will be streaming next. But for now, I'm off. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.